Hello and welcome to the latest edition of everyone's favorite weekly Nintendo web show, the Nintendo Enthusiast Week in Review. I'm Sean Long, host and editor at NintendoEnthusiast.com. We had a busy week this past week, so let's go ahead and jump into this past week's news. Nintendo showed off some of its big guns at the Game Developers Conference this past week, but not the ones you'd expect to see. Nintendo decided to showcase one of the best features of the Wii U, the strong indie lineup. Along with an impressive tech demo of Mario vs. Donkey Kong running on the Nintendo Web Framework, Nintendo showcased a few of the upcoming games coming to the Wii U Indie Shop, including Armillo, Wooden Sensei, and Ballpoint Universe. I was lucky enough to play a near-completed version of Armillo, and it packs a retail punch in an indie-sized price. Definitely one of the best games to look forward to on the Wii U, whether it's an indie game or not. The Unity engine is one of the most utilized engines on the Wii U indie scene right now, and now it seems like it might be making its way to the 3DS. During an interview with the website Siliconera, Damon Baker, senior manager of marketing at Nintendo of America, said that they've been having the discussions and were definitely looking at that. They wanted to get the Wii U version established first, and now that that's in place, the 3DS is a definite possibility. Hopefully we get some more news soon. Peter Molyneux of the overpromised and underdelivered Fable series had some interesting things to say about the Wii U's console design. Peter said that it's certainly not a sexy piece of hardware, and I'm used to sexy pieces of hardware. Really, Peter? The Wii U isn't sexy? I beg to differ. I happen to think that the Wii U is a very sexy system. Look at the design. Look at the curves. Just look at it. What do you think, viewers? Do you think the Wii U is a sexy system? Please let us know in the comments. Finally, I seem to have started a bit of a revolution on Pro Wrestling X and its chances of coming to the Wii U. I sent a tweet to the developers asking if we could see the game on the Wii U, to which they replied, "I have to admit, we've gotten a ton of Wii U port requests, so we might just have to do the math." Since then, it snowballed into a Nintendo media frenzy, as Nintendo fans are the most enthusiastic fans there are. Do you remember these kick-ass wrestling titles? Because I sure do, and that's what Pro Wrestling X is hoping to capture. Would you like to see Pro Wrestling X on the Wii U? Be sure to hit up the developer's Twitter page and express your interest in this project. I think together, we can make this happen, folks. This past week was a very busy week in our exclusives department, so let's go ahead and check out some reviews first. Eli Paulus reviewed Professor Layton and the Arzon Legacy for the Nintendo 3DS. Eli gave it a solid 7 out of 10, stating Professor Layton and the Arzon Legacy is not the best Professor Layton game or anywhere near it, but it is a fitting conclusion to the legacy. Jonathan Harrington reviewed Cube Tactics, also for the 3DS. Jonathan gave it a 7.5 out of 10, stating whatever flaws it may have, those looking for a clever puzzle or strategy game on a budget should look no further. Cube Tactics is yet another solid addition to the eShop library, and those interested shouldn't hesitate to try it out. We also had 2 exclusive indie reveals this week of games that are coming to the Wii U, and the whole Nintendo world is buzzing about them right now. Hex Heroes is the first ever real-time strategy party game. Created by the award-winning developer of the Xbox Live Arcade game, The Bridge, Hex Heroes is shaping up to be an amazing experience only possible on the Wii U. For an in-depth look at Hex Heroes, be sure to check out Jason Lapine's video covering the subject. We also debuted one of the most talked about games this past week, Sync. Sync is a Metroid Prime-style first-person adventure game coming exclusively to the Wii U eShop. Sync players are thrown into a mechanical world where robots have become the dominant species. Players are tasked with locating data stations and uploading a deadly virus to destroy Sync, a computer system, from the inside. Stick with Nintendo Enthusiast for more updates as they become available of this promising game. Finally, we had a bunch of great content on our YouTube page this week as well. Besides the previously mentioned Hex Heroes video done by Jason, the Nintendo Enthusiast Radio Boys took a look at just how great Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze was. Jason also had the latest installment of his Indie Corner series, showcasing the 120 upcoming Wii U indie titles. This past week's edition, RPG games. Be sure to check it out.
2D cyberpunk RPG. This title uses a hand-drawn art style and voice-acted interactive dialogue scenes to convey its story.
That'll do it for this week, folks. For stories you may have missed, for more information on these stories, for all your Nintendo news, visit NintendoEnthusiast.com. We're doing big things, folks. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow us on Twitter, follow me on Twitter, do what you gotta do. Now, as usual, if you've ever watched my show, I've got to dance.
Yo, it's the Mario Brothers, and plumbing's the game. Found the secret water zone while working on the drain. Lend the princess a hand in the mushroom land. Join the action with the plumbers, you'll be hooked on the brothers. Now, Evil Koopa and his troopers are up to misbehaving.